Greetings and salutations, adventurers, and welcome to yet another session of which session is it? Oh, that's right. Session 3 of Misfits of the Empire. I'm your game master for this new short campaign. I'm Alexei. You know me as Grom from Curse of Strahd Reloaded, but today and going forward, once again, I will be your game master for the guild's new universe, Elleran. Now, special shout out to our usuals, Michael Gelfi, Kevin MacLeod, Everrealm Records, Valkyrian, Score Wizard, and Tabletop RPG Music for the music that will be used in this session. If I haven't mentioned you, I'm so sorry, and we will fix it post haste. If you wish to catch up with our campaign, we have our latest VOD currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the link below, as any of our other social medias. As for announcements, sadly, we will have some bad news. Due to some technical issues, Wolf won't be able to join us for a while. So you won't be seeing Draknash or RD Rezi likely until the end of the month. Now, another thing, sadly, we will not have our Misfits of the Empire session next week. I know, I'm devastated. I'm so sorry. But it is what it is. I also, I won't be able to run the game, so stay tuned to the guild's announcements to see how next week will play out. On a more positive note, however, this week we will not have our cartographer session on Friday, but it will happen on Saturday. So yay for those of you that are working hard during the week and are looking forward to unwind during the weekend. Tune in on Saturday if you want to just chill and see some maps being drawn, and hear our lore keeper. So see both of our favorite staff members. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So our guild master and lore keeper are cooking a couple of things. So join us on Saturday for some more cartography and reading. Our daily reminder: you can submit your artwork in the guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during the breaks of every stream. Remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it, ever. Don't forget, you can listen to this campaign and all our other games on our Spotify, link down below. And now, which you've all been waiting for, let's open another page of the Book of Elleran. All right. Whoopsie
Tudo bem
whoopsie.
crisp today. I think this is the
There we go.
best camera I've ever had.
You're looking
Nice.
beautiful as always. Beautiful.
All right, my beautiful brethren, my brothers from another brother. I just need to confirm one thing before we continue. First and foremost, can you guys hear the music, both the players and the viewers?
No. No, sir.
No?
Nothing is playing, sir.
Hold on. Nothing is playing. Okay.
Nothing is playing.
Now it should.
Okay, that's okay. There you go.
Okay. There we go. Mind you, you can lower it, but I'll just bump it down a little bit for you guys. Is it fine? Sounds good?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, then. Without further ado, let's hop back into our adventures in the Empire of Sizzla. Now, my dear Misfits, I have only one question for you before we pick back up this conversation with Lorenthus and Lady Golden. You traveled since the outpost, from the outpost up until the Kibiran outpost town, with a injured, legless ranger. As you come into the city, how do you find the doctor, and what are your first impressions of him?
Of the
Uh,
doctor or the men?
As I assume you take the ranger, instantly to the
Yes, yes, we take
some
the ranger with
medical
us.
aid before, going in for a drink.
yeah.
I think me and
Uh,
Lorenthus probably go look
yeah.
for the doctor because Albus is with the Draknash on its back.
Draknash is on my back, and I'm a bear as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So I think me and Lorenthus would look for a doctor as soon as we get there.
Okay, Lorenthus, can you
Um,
describe me how the party is carrying the ranger?
I mean, I'd probably like be carrying him like an arm over my shoulder. Probably find like I'd say like a good strong branch for him to use as a crutch, and we just take it from there. Would be probably cleaning
All
the
right.
wound every now and then, I'd say.
Okay. Now, Keahi and Albus, what would you say is the most odd thing? Let's start with Albus. What is the most odd thing that you find about the place where this doctor is? Oh, you're muted.
What does the place look like?
There you go. So, keeping in mind that everything is very, I won't say janky, but the entire town is very much holding to this aesthetic of kind of slept on as time went. And even though some buildings are like good quality, they're old. And there is one thing that you've noticed is the reason why they've been built out, kind of slapped on all around. And that's because of a set of ancient ruins that are scattered all over the town, as the town was kind of built around those ruins. So you have sections where the ruins go deeper, where excavations went, and some bridges go over that, connecting some streets. You'd probably find the what I guess would be the first aid post, or just a medic post, not too far away from one of those deeper ruins. So it looks old, a little bit run down. There are some parts that have been kind of slapped together with extra planks to keep it in place. But would there be anything else that you'd say you'd find here, or maybe something that would catch Albus's attention?
I wouldn't say so. I would say that um, since it's mostly ruins, if anything, Albus wouldn't mind this city as much as he would mind probably a more metropolitan one, I would say, because he
Mhm.
would feel like nature has taken its toll and erosion on the city. So he would probably be more in tune with this city than, for example, where he intends to go with Keahi in,
Right.
in his
Okay.
endgame.
And Keahi, what is one odd or just interesting thing that you find about the medic?
about the place that we take the ranger.
Specifically, the person that would be inside.
Um,
Player creative freedom. Let's go.
Remember,
don't give me
Daggerheart
that.
is a collaborative is a
I would
collaborative narrative
say
game, so
I would
there are
say
moments where you can input.
that I would say that something curious about him. I would say that he's already an old man,
Hmm.
a very old man, but extremely precise with his hands. Like he doesn't shake or anything. I would say probably an old war doctor. So
All
someone
right.
that just settled in and now is taking care of the people of the outpost.
Okay, sounds good. What species would you say he is? What ancestry?
Good, I don't know the species of Daggerheart. I'll stay true to myself and I'll say that he's an Infernus.
Okay, so he's an Infernus.
I
Nice.
love my babies. I love my babies, so I'll stay
Make
true to
him-
my love.
Che primo.
Make him a human and make him Desmond Doss.
My
No.
cousin.
But one funny thing is Infernus. They are part of the Empire, as any other nation in the world of Elleran. They're there, even though they have their own nation, Jellerad, the nation of Infernus. You don't have a lot of Infernus here on the Empire of Sizzla. They're mostly just either, merchants that come and travel all the way out here, or maybe nobles, or just families that have settled into the Empire a while ago. From the way that this doctor acts, yeah, he's probably been here a while ago. Maybe already, his family set roots here couple generations perhaps. So you drop off your ranger, your temporary ranger companion, and you just see the man. I'll take good care of him, don't worry. Are you gonna be coming back?
I look at Lorenthus and just nodding to be like, we will at least come to say goodbye, right?
I mean, it would be wise to just come back to check on the old timer, see if he's doing fine, and before we
Yeah,
head on
yeah.
away.
It's better. And I'll turn to the doctor and I'll say, of course, we will check on him. We will return.
The old ranger now kind of like weaving in and out of consciousness, sitting on the chair that the doctor provided to him. You just see him kind of like, well, aren't you a pair of peaches? Oh, dearie me, I'll take care of him. Oh, yeah, just Philia, get me my scalpel. And you just see a young what seems to be a human teenage girl, maybe around 17, 18, and she kind of like stumbles down the stairs. Yes, coming, master. Hi. Please clear the. Yeah, thank you. Get me the some of the bandages. And she closes the door, and you just see the man is now in full, full steam ahead, going to treat the man. See what can be saved, see what can be, taken care of, so he doesn't, possibly die of sepsis or any other complications. Now, as you go back, still with Draknash on the back of Albus's bear form, we go back to the tavern where our dear Lorenthus takes a seat with this orcish knight lady. So, Lorenthus, a little bit far away from home, are we?
Indeed, yes.
So, I don't remember the Renfried being so far outstretched.
Well, I've traveled south for more, not really personal, but more familial reasons.
Right. Familiar. Well, as far as I know, your family is still in the dukedom, is it not?
Indeed.
And how is the Grand Duchy of Alistair?
Quite well. Getting in the stages of old age, at least recent old age, but it's holding on pretty well for somebody in his 60s.
Right, right. What about your master? How's the old timer doing?
Which one of them?
Oh, well. I'd say the only one that I actually know personally and, well, suffered the same woes that you did before he decided to take you on.
Right.
The short one, of course.
Doing well. I haven't really talked with him in a while. Travel has been long.
It's been that long. Interesting. She kind of looks over to the people that are to the other knights sitting at her table. Nods to them too. And you just see them promptly look at her, look at each other, a little bit frustrated, but instantly like, okay, well, you don't disappoint the boss, and they just kind of like swoop in. Some of them were playing like two of them were playing cards, and the other two were like intently watching the game, and they just swoop in the cards and relocate to another table. Well, now you should be a little bit more comfortable. So
Yeah.
tell me, what is this familiar problem? Can the mantle handle it?
Well, it's not entirely a familial problem. I've heard word that someone I'm seeking, or at least somebody that matches their description, was seen around these parts. So I came to take a look and, well, try to spread a bit of my family's influence, helping the family here and there whenever I can, since I'll not be taking the mantle anytime soon. Or anytime at all,
Right,
actually.
acting like a scion. An envoy.
Indeed.
Smart boy.
Where did Honore's mantle in these
She-
parts, though?
She kind of looks around as you ask that, and you just hear kind of. Well, that's another one. Yeah. You see the bartender went pour another mug of ale, set it onto a platter, and you just see a kind of like a young 20-something-year-old man, like young man, picks it up without any formality, just drops it down in front of her, sets the platter under his arm, looks around, goes ahead, goes over to another table, starts cleaning it up. Well, that answer is honestly not as complicated as you might think. You see, Donora's mental we take care of. The rest that the Codex doesn't really specify. Merchants, craftsmen, even some nobles. Everyone deserves the same protection, no matter their standing.
Completely
Now,
agree.
we've been escorting a aforementioned merchant. Have you heard of Lord Baron? Maybe the Quavers and Company.
Would I have heard of them, Mr. DM?
Make me a knowledge check.
A knowledge check. Oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
boy, first knowledge
Oh
check of the
boy.
session.
Right. Never mind. I'm
First
stupid. I thought
roll.
my brain was like, "Ah, yes, we're playing D&D. We're not playing D&D, Harry."
We're not playing D&D, boy.
Okay, that's knowledge check, right?
Mhm.
It's 20 with hope.
20 with hope. Go ahead and mark that hope. So, with a 20, you actually would heard of the Quiverson family, especially because of your master. It's not a name that you're really that knowledgeable in, but you know, when a smith works with their, the tools and materials that they work with, sometimes they need suppliers. And Quiverson Company is known to be a rich minerals company, especially copper. So, which is something that does kind of rub you the wrong way. The crate was made
Yeah.
of copper
I
on
was
the
thinking
inside.
about that.
So with the 20, maybe that's just a coincidence. The Empire, it is, pretty huge, and there's probably dozens, if not hundreds, of rich mineral companies like, the Quiverson Company that deal in copper or silver, metal, steel, whatever it is. So sometimes merchants like to go over their own meetings and meet in person, establish good connections, and, well, Donore is definitely a duchy that likes to have good connections. So, the Empire of Sicily is how do you say it? The It will be the golden spoon up the noble's arsehole, if you know what I'm saying.
I completely understand, yes.
So if you want good connections, if you want whatever it is, riches, good new magic technology, or just overall engineering, the Empire of Sicily is your place for those connections. This is where, from my understanding, where that starts. Kind of the crib of just ingenuity, if you know what I mean.
Not very tech savvy myself, but I understand, yes.
But we're just passing through. We're actually on our way to the South mining colonies. What about yourself?
Well, funny you ask. I was actually on an airship traveling over the lands we are in, and we crash landed. Me and the orc.
So
on
you're
top
the
of
ones.
The ones.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to. I don't suppose you would think that an explosion of that size in the sky would not come unnoticed in the nearest town.
Very fair. Point taken.
Half of my men thought it was either a festival or an attack.
Well, there
Was it an attack?
I don't know. What I do know is that there was a crate that was covered in copper on the interior, and a creature made of burning metal that attacked me and my traveling companions here. And also,
A construct.
yes,
Are we talking Ansels or Ilcriffs?
remind me, Alex, last session was an Ansel?
It was seemingly too fresh, so an Ilcriff.
Ilkrith, okay. Apparently Ilkrith. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。
Ilcriff. 。 .
Ilkrith.
Well, someone is definitely up to no good then.
It actually laid waste to a ranger station. We managed to save a couple of survivors and brought one of them to the village. They were in dire need of medical care. The rest didn't survive.
Right. Well, that explains why the Rangers did not come back. Usually when something like that happens, they're the ones to take care of it and send back the survivors of the crash, but apparently the survivors of the crash are the ones bringing in the injured Rangers. Well, isn't that a turn of events?
There was the creature spoke as if somebody was speaking through them, though.
Through them.
Like they were being
Are we
controlled
talking in means of
somehow.
controlled as in possession?
For brief moments, yes.
Oh, my dear boy. Well, that is unfortunately outside of my range of specialty.
Can I intervene real quick? Just to end Lorenthus the piece of metal that I collected, so he can show.
Oh. So you
I
give
don't
me
want to
the...
say anything. I would just go to Lorenthus, put the little piece of metal in
The
his hand, and
one
be
with
like,
your...
with the family crest. Yeah,
Didn't you
just be
burn it
like,
off? Oh, no, like
no,
you
no,
burn
no.
it
I
around
no,
to have... Yeah, gotcha.
no. I got just to carry it with me.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
hand
So,
it and be like, that might be useful. I don't know. Then give it back. But I don't say anything. I just leave it and drop and go.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, apparently one of the metal sheets that made the creature was emblazoned with this.
she takes it. Huh. She kind of like has this expression of like, oh yeah, I know. Do I know this? And she kind of like takes a little, like a little moment and just like, no, never mind. I've been seeing a lot of these sun crests, and each of them has a bunch of different meanings, so I can't really say. But
See,
where did you find this?
it was what made up parts of the creature.
Right. Well, for my own protectee's safe, She hands it over to you. I'll ask some of my men to look into it. Maybe
Question.
see if it'll come over our past or.
Alex, just a really quick question. The creature did mention the name Kaltiora, right?
No, they mentioned Arush, the family name of Keahi.
Some reason I remember the name Kaltiora, but okay, never mind. It's okay.
Well, that's because of the Ensels, so.
Yeah, okay, maybe that's why. But for some reason, I thought the creature itself had said it. Never mind. But yeah, well, thank you for your help, nonetheless. And yeah.
Oh, don't
let's,
take me yet. As long as I am in the dark, I am no help. So, if we cross paths again, maybe I'll have something that you can thank me for.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, can I take the chance to intervene?
Yeah.
And I just see a bear with a... Wait, Draknash is good? No, he's still...
Draknash is still like a little bit, but he has
Somewhat
been kind of
having
like
fun.
at this point, like the ranger has been like weaving in and out of consciousness. But every time you move more and more, he kind of like starts grunting more frequently. So he should be about to wake up in.
Okay, so you just see me going closer to you guys, and and going.
Yeah, my boy. Can you reach under my fur belly, please?
Mind you, the entire tavern is looking at you, by the way. Like, you entered, you were having this
Here's
conversation,
the
and
thing,
the
I'm
entire
pretty
tavern
sure.
was just like,
Let's address
that
the
a
bear in the
fucking
I'm
bear?
room.
pretty sure. Here's the
What the
thing.
fuck is the point?
The fact that
Quick,
for
now
me
it's
that's
Texas.
no issue. The fact that for me that's no issue because I'm pretty sure that this has happened way too many times. I will first turn to Albus and be like, Master, do you promise that this time there is no prank?
Tell me it's not the penis this time.
no.
See you around.
Imagine.
The fact
just-
that you were thinking of that, well, I was thinking, my name's Bibble. Rub my belly. Clean my belly. My name's Albus. Rub my belly. Keahi, my boy, clean my belly. While
I
you
was
went
not
straight
even
for
going that.
dick.
You went that way.
I'll just
You did, not me.
I'll just
We are
say
opposite sides of the internet.
I'll just say no promises.
I'll turn to Lorenthus and be like, I apologize in advance for any inappropriate comment that my master will say the moment that I touch his fur. And I will go for his fur and try and look for whatever he wants me to find.
And I go,
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's the pure Arcanum regulator.
and you pull out the pure Arcanum regulator that we found at the crash site.
So you pull out that
And
the small.
Mhm. And I cant my head to the side for signal you to show it to the girlie.
The moment you pull it out, I need you to make me like I need all of you to make me a instinct check.
The moment you pull it out
Instinct?
is crazy on context.
Dude, everything,
Game sounds fun.
every single thing about
Wait.
this. Instinct
14
check, you say.
14 with hope.
Okay, I have +3. Ew,
And it's instinct, right?
Instinct, yes.
ew.
Bro asked for
I'm just
instinct.
waiting. I'm just waiting on Alexa.
Where's my D12,
19 with fear.
Oopsie daisy.
19 with fear from me.
Okay, I finally
Ew.
found it. Holy. Hey.
Oh no, DM is leaving the seat. Ah,
11, 18.
quick,
It's instinct,
burn the
right?
tavern.
Burn
It's
the
instinct, yes.
fucking tavern, mate. Okay.
You
okay, it's instinct,
literally
okay.
have a pyromancer here. Careful with what
Burn
you
the
wish
tavern.
for.
About 20
If
with
anyone
hope.
asks, it was Keahi that made us do it.
For real, for real.
If anyone asked, I sneezed too hard.
I'm so sorry. I am back. There you go.
It's okay. I got
Alright.
14 with hope. Keahi got 19 with fear, right?
Yes.
Then
And
let me go
Albus.
on and mark off that fear for myself.
Also, what
And
happens when I
Albus,
have
how much
max
did you
hope?
roll? Nothing. You just have max hope.
Okay.
You don't get any extra, but it would be it would be the best if you try to use it as much as you can, because otherwise you're just like you're banking on hope, but you're not doing anything with it. When you're like
Mhm,
rolling
mhm.
with more hope, it's kind of like wasted hope, basically. So if you have moments to use your hope, go ahead. Albus, how much did you roll?
I will roll the 20 with hope.
20 with hope. Just no fear roll in 3 sessions. Let's see if you'll keep that. Okay, so 20 with hope. 19. So Albus and Keahi. There is this moment where as you guys have this interaction, as you pull the pure arcanum regulator, at the very least, half of the tavern has a sparkle in their eye. until you just kind of hear this rough voice from behind the bar counter, just "Oi, boy!"
Me?
If you don't want to get stabbed in the middle of the night, put that shit away.
I will look at Albus and I will slowly
the
put that thing
fur.
back on the fur.
And like
Roll.
you just see him kind of
Like,
like in the
don't I
middle of
know
like you're
pouch?
slowly putting it back. He interrupts her and just like, and you lot, you have nothing better to do. Fucking turn around and eat your food.
Roll pull the blood diamond on the hood.
Well, I
And you
guess
just
that's
see
pretty
everyone else kind of like,
self-explanatory, ain't it?
You just see Lady Golden kind of. Well, I don't know what that was, but I like him. You just
They
kind of hear.
surely know what this is for some reason.
Well,
As
but
I
she
said,
saw
I'm
it,
not-
right?
I think everybody.
It's like a glimpse.
She saw the Arcanum Regulator, though, right?
A glimpse, yeah, from what
Just
Alex
like a
said.
glimpse, but she didn't have the same reaction. She's like, "Oh, shiny. I have shiny clank clank and a big sword and dream." That tells me nothing.
Vibes.
Okay, so
Vibes.
Okay, wait,
but
question.
we
Who
got
was
the
the
reaction from
person
the other people,
that
so I
told
guess.
us to put it away?
Barkeep.
You see
was
what
it?
appears
Was it
to
barkeeper?
be. Yeah, what appears to be the barkeeper, would by the vibes of it, the tavern owner, seems to be kind of in his like middle years, maybe like 50s, give or take. And you notice that he has like this shock of white hair, kind of trying to slick back, but part of it kind of just kind of like like spikes out and curves. And he has this almost electric glow in his eyes, like this scruffy beard, kind of like more like but basically just like a also the same color as the hair, white scruffy beard. A couple of like small scars that you'd seen people have, like oh, a fucking pot fell on my face when I was a kid, so that's why I have this. Like some of those like lived scars, not properly battle, maybe a crooked nose a little bit, but you don't know if it was a stray punch or if he just doesn't look where he walks. Regardless, he seems to pick up on what it is.
Because he had a reaction. I want to go to him and I want answers. He clearly knows what this stuff is.
All right.
So I'll go there to the counter and I'll be like, firstly, I would like a pint. I think it's not fair for me to be asking questions without paying the establishment first.
Pick your poison.
Albus walks.
And he
Albus walks by the side.
Make it two, you promised me.
It's just a fucking bear.
Did that bear fucking talk?
That bear is not a bear. It's complicated. It's too hard to explain.
You hear a table near the corner of the bar table, just saying, "I fucking knew it. Told you so. Pay up. I told you he wasn't just a bear. Come on, I want my gold." And you just see what appears to be a halfling and a dwarf just starting to kind of like go at each other's throats. Like he gives him four gold pieces, and the halfling kind of goes, "We agreed on a handful on the table now. I could pay you the handful later. Oh, the later's gonna be now, buddy." And he kind of starts already preparing for what would be a bar fight, and you just see the bar owner turn to them slowly and there's a moment where he turns his head, and you just see the halfling. You better give me my. I'm sorry, Eldon. I.
I wink at that guy.
As you see this. What?
I said I wink at that guy.
He kind of like sips on his mug, and then just like. He just looks to the side, grumbles under his nose, and you just see Eldon with this little streak of light that kind of just flashes through his eyes, goes back to you, Keahi, and just, like I was fucking saying, pick your damn fucking poison. And he just shows you 3 barrels.
Without any knowledge of what it's inside the barrel. Okay. So I'm just gonna do something.
So one of them could actually be poison.
I want from the first barrel, and do you want me to choose master, or should I choose for you?
Barrel.
You're muted. I didn't hear.
I'm not muted.
It was
I'm not
delayed.
muted.
No, you're not
I
muted.
just heard barrel, so I don't know which one.
Okay. Wait, what?
You just heard barrel, PewDiePie.
All the barrels! I want all the ale!
Which barrel do you want?
No.
Barrel. Get it? Bear roll.
Oh my
Second
fucking
one.
god!
You just hear a-
No.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard. And the best.
mind-
And you just feel shuffling on top of your back as Draknash slams on the floor.
Draknash.
Make it 3. And you just see the bar owner kind of like lean in front of the bar table and just looks.
He's alright.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
He's alive. That's what matters. Don't worry.
He's
Right.
fine.
Also, you,
It's fine.
Druid, if you're gonna be in the fucking bear shape, you're gonna be that bear outside. In my establishment, he just gives you a little bit of a, you turn the fuck back to your regular shape. You hear? I don't need any more commotion. And you just feel like the rest of the tavern that like keeps looking back at you because it's a fucking bear inside a tavern. They're kind of like, oh yeah, obviously he's he's talking about the bear in the room, so like looking back and forth.
See, I was gonna say this. Okay, actually.
Well, clearly, it's not needed for me to be a bear anymore. No one to carry, so
And pink petals sprout from the base of my horns, go around, go over me. Oh, actually, I don't have horns in my bear form. What am I saying? Pink petals, wings transformation, and I'm Albus.
Oh, bear, roar back.
I'll
Brother bear,
just
brother bear
flutter from
moment. Okay, can I
Magic.
call that all that bullshit?
Magic girl transformation.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fucking
like the
Doheny.
black silhouette of a bear just turns into an old
Putty.
man, like, oh, my back, and then curves.
Putties, you know.
Insane. But with this, as you guys are now all in your normal forms, he just goes over to the pointed barrels, 3 pints, sets it on the table, looks over to you, grunts, and just walks over to the other side, seemingly keeping busy. And Lorenthus, you
I'm
just
muted.
hear.
I'm muted. Wait. Sorry, I was speaking, but I was muted.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying. I'm so sorry. I was just saying that I will wait until he returns, so then I can ask him the questions that I want to ask.
Oh, sure.
So
Like he
go for Lorenthus. Go for Lorenthus now. Go for Lorenthus now.
Okay, because like he like with remind me, what was your what was your instinct check?
19 with
Mine was
fear.
a 19 with fear.
19. So with a 19, I'd say with like still your overall awareness after that, moment where the bar owner like pointed it out, you're kind of like still a little bit high awareness. You notice just from the overall body language and what he seemingly is keeping busy with, it's just a trick of the trade. He's just wiping a clean mug because there's nothing else that he actually has to do, and he's actively just avoiding talking to you just because he doesn't want to fucking talk. But with that, Lorenthus, you just see Lady Golden kind of just. You picked up quite a lot of interesting strays there.
Well, they were kind of on the road while me and the orc fellow over there just crash landed on the forest. So it was either that or we'll probably see Bill lost.
You just see, like, as you're talking about yourself and Draknash, you just see Draknash slam arm blade against the bar table as he pushes himself onto a stool and sits next to Albus, and you just see Ellen, "Hey, no fucking weapons in my tavern!" And you just see Draknash look at his arm, extend it a little bit over the counter, and you just see the bar owner kind of, "I pity the woman that loves you." He keeps grumbling and just starts wiping the thing, and you see Draknash. Grip the mug a little bit tighter after that comment. But yeah, Lorenthus.
Yep.
Lady Golden kind of just looks at you as you're talking about it and just regardless. She takes a little moment, kind of thinks about something, and just rustles a little bit in her side pouch, and you just see her take out what is a small stone, and she just looks over, waves at the other table of her fellow knights, and she just shows the small stone and points at the random one, and just kind of does. You see all four of them look at each other.
What?
Throw the one of them like a young man in his like late 20s, like short black hair, green eyes. He just takes his stone, throws it across the room. Lady Golden catches it, and you just see her kind of, "I want you to have this," and sets with two fingers a stone on the table and slides it across towards
Pick
you.
it up. Do I recognize what
And
it is?
it's a weird stone. It's a weird stone. It's kind of like in this weird dewdrop crescent shape. And you just see her. That one is connected to this. So if there's something that you might want to, talk to me about, and I might, actually pick up, I might help.
So there are message stones, I suppose, communication stones.
A sending stone, if you will.
Look, I didn't want to say sending stone because we're not playing D&D. Okay?
I figured. No worries. Hey, like I said, this is a transition from a D&D campaign to a Daggerheart campaign. Some things are going to share names.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. And I pocket the stone.
And you just hear what appears to be like some cluttering outside of like specific cluttering that you recognize, metal, specifically armor, outside the door, and you just see the door creak wide open. At this point, it's already like the beginning of the evening, so night, pretty much almost nighttime. The sky is pretty purple, if not beginning to be dark blue. And you see some more soldiers sharing the same uniform, the same armor, and you just see her look back at the door. Well, it seems that my resting time is up. Nods to the other table. They kind of like pick everything up. Go over to the bar counter. You see the same black-haired young knight with the green eyes picks like a small pouch, sets it on the bar counter, nods to the barkeeper, and he just you should come by more often. And you see Lady Gon stand up. May the scales stand even with you.
Right on you.
Right, well, my boss is calling, so see you around, Lorenthus Silverhawk.
You too.
And you see her turn around, and there's this moment where you see at the door from the other side on the street, the other half of the soldiers of the squad, of not soldiers, knights, and in the middle you just hear this. I knew he was a good tailor. He's in furnace, all right. Oh, well, where is my lady? Oh, Lady Gordon. Such a pleasure to see you. Finally decided to go to work. And you just hear, well, aren't you so cordial, Lord Baron? Shall we? Oh, well, I thought you never asked. I really want to see the ruins later on. Maybe tomorrow. I guess merchants gotta sleep. And you see as the nights part a little bit, there's a window where you actually spot the lord that she's protecting. And it is the most merchant image that you've ever seen. You see this Infernus, blue, kind of like straight horns that kind of curve a little bit back at the tips. And big beer belly, and this fluffy white gray mustache that kind of covers his top lip, and whenever he speaks you just see this movement, and this gray and white, like medium length slick back hair with a singular like braid in the middle with a little black ribbon, and like fine clothing for a merchant. And he's just like keeps talking as they go down the street, and you can't really see, like, make up what he's saying, but he seems to be a jolly old fart, so that doesn't seem to be like too much of a pain in the ass of a job. So the door closes, and suddenly there is this kind of very open space now that the soldiers left, like the knights left, and not because of their just number or size, but because of their presence. You pretty much almost feel the entire tavern just kind of exhale, the shoulders slump, and you see they're just kind of like, "Yes, well, what I was fucking saying, that fucking prick last year, he fucking stole from me, eh?" And you hear this. So actually, that tailor suit that I found last year was actually absolutely fucking horrible. I tell you, it was the worst. And I do tell, and it's like kind of the noise picks up a little bit more, and like, whoa, okay. These people don't really see eye to eye with law or just overall order that much.
Yeah, we kind of
And
figure when
now
the arcane
Yeah,
capacity.
it kind of blended in instantly with the outside of what you know of the city and what you've seen of the city. You know, it was kind of like a little bit almost of a polar opposite in terms of ambience when you guys came in, and when they left, is like back to being the same as the outside and just like a cacophony. And let's see. All three of you make me a instinct check.
Oh god.
Oh, double tens.
Crit,
that's a crit.
let's go. Let's go. Crit,
That's a
crit.
12 with fear.
Wait, where?
Oh,
my
first
goodness.
fear roll. So,
Instinct, you said?
my dear
Wait,
Albus.
I haven't rolled yet?
Yes, instinct. My dear Albus, you already know what to do. What do you decide with your fear roll? Do I gain 2 or?
You gained
I'm
2.
like
This
a
was a
stress.
6 with fear.
Okay, so
Mm.
6 with
straight.
fear. So
This was
that's
awful.
2 more for me. Lorenthus, however, you gain a hope and clear a stress. So we love crits and Daggerheart, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary beings. This is very helpful for Lorenthus. He's kind of a little bit fucked up. Now,
I'm kind of a little bit fucked up.
Lorenthus. Also, Albus, remind me, what was 11 you said? Or was it 14? Albus?
I said 12 with fear.
Oh, 12, sorry. In that case, because you were the only one, Lorenthus, you actually notice something. As the knights leave, a shadow in the corner of the tavern moves with them. But it waits for a little bit. You were not aware they were there.
Are they
Stands up, black hood, black everything, just looks around. Just slips past everybody. No one actually even is paying them any mind, and just out the door some moments afterwards. With your crit, you see what appears to be an ancestry, a species of Dracona. A black Dracona. Slim. You haven't seen Draconas in a while. But this one isn't just black as the shadow. There's a little glint of something at the belt. A blade being pulled.
I get up. I'll be right back.
And this is where we're gonna go to break.
Wait, fuck you.
Okay. Break. So 5-10 minutes. We'll be right back. See if Lorenthus dies or
Going on
not.
a break. Oh
We
no.
shall see. You're just adding more work for Lob to cut.
I'll find where you live and I'm going to smother you with a pillow.
Or with a yogurt. Just like stuff it right in, just choke on that shit.
Hell yeah, guys!
Anyway,
A reason to
moving
come
on.
to the stream. You only know what this was about if you were here.
Hey, oh, reels,
Hey.
reels cut right here.
It's not sponsored, but I wish we were.
Exactly.
If any of you know
That would
anyone,
be a great
maybe.
sponsor. Kicked up by me, motherfucker.
So yeah, Alex.
Now, as we come back, Lorenthus, you stand up and you just tell your buddies that you're going to be right back. Keahi, Albus, you just see Lorenthus's demeanor change as he suddenly stands up moments afterwards and just
Hand is slowly going to the hilt of the sword.
I don't want to be that person, but I rolled a 6, so I don't think I would be the one to understand what's going on. So Albus, please, you take it.
Tell me, Lorenthus, would you make it terribly obvious that you're going for that your hand is going for a draw, or
No. It's more on the a resting hand on the. It's the offhand resting on the blade. As in,
Gotcha,
I'm
gotcha.
ready. I'm
Okay,
ready
so
if things go south.
okay, so more on the ready side. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Then, in that, you open the door. You find yourself on the street, bustling. It's still the beginning of the night. You know, the night is pretty young. This is kind of the peak hour where people come out to rest or are going to go to, you know, a friend's house to have a drink or talk, or maybe some of them are going to a local theater if there are theaters, or maybe just street performers, you know, just kind of like a bustling night. A lot of ragtag people, though. Some of those nerds, quote unquote, that you see aren't that present now. Now it's more on the other side of those ragtag people, kind of the adventurers, the less savory types, or just the people that enjoy the night more than they do the day.
I try to look for the person. Can I spend a hope to use one of my experiences?
Sure. What experience are you gonna use?
The one for no spoiling. I mean, you can. There's 2 on you, unless they said last session. But
Aha! Right.
So I open my awareness, and I just think you could give me a help here.
I'll see what I can do.
Rolling? Do I roll?
So
what?
roll me roll me an instinct at the +2 from your, or +3 depending if you bumped it up. But add me the so make me an instinct check and just add me your experience bonus. There you go.
Double eights! Double
Did
eights!
you-
Double eights! Double eights!
Yahtzee! Yeah!
Second crit today, baby.
Let's fucking go. Oh no, Jay missed it.
Oh, I was here. What? Ah!
Inside jokes, guys. Now, Lorenthus, you just hear that voice inside your head, and there's a second of a delay before. On your left, rooftops. Watch yourself.
Thank you. And I go.
And you start Do you go through the street? How do you intend to begin this pursuit?
Well, I am decked in plate armor, so I'm totally not gonna go through the roofs. But I want to take a path through the people.
I mean, you could go through the roofs, but not over
I,
them.
I came in like a wrecking.
I was gonna go with the oh yeah.
But I try to go through the path of least resistance while I keep keep my eyes on the dude.
Okay. You manage to weave through the streets with relative ease, and even though you don't know Kibiran Outpost's streets, your senses are pretty open, and the way that you're looking kind of 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of you, looking at how the people around you are behaving, the way that they are moving and regulating their steps through the streets, you're kind of understanding where some are turning to and where some are turning from, understanding where are the open streets, the narrow streets, as well as the dead ends that you manage to completely avoid, noticing how the pattern of this just colony of people moving through the city or through the town. And as you go with that, you also manage to start kind of somehow blending in the midst of these people, because you know hear this kind of I'm said watch yourself, and you kind of like cover yourself up a little bit with the cloak as much as you can, and you kind of mirror the way that people walk. Make me an agility check.
Can I clear a duel like a
Make
hope
it with
and use the-
advantage.
Oh, okay. It's a D6 for advantage, right? Bro,
Yes.
I couldn't even joke. It's a double 3. Fucking hell, dude.
Are you fucking? Did you roll 3 crits back to back? Is that a fucking joke? It's that mimic, man. You better do unspeakable things to my genitalia because I bought you that shit. That was the best
Ayo.
Secret Santa I got.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Ayo.
I was totally not
Um,
expecting that.
That's
I just want to say
that's
want to
not
say
a fucking
something,
even
okay?
for me.
I just want to say something, okay? I just want to say something because you guys are all having fun. We are all having fun and all during this game. This poor soul right here needs to listen to the game 2 more times. I will have to
Oh,
listen
no.
to this
So
2 more
so you mean
times.
you're the lucky one? You mean you're the lucky one?
No,
Check
I'm
us
the
out on
unlucky.
Spotify.
You're
the
gonna have
D&D
more
Club.
time. You're gonna have more fun than all of us because you're gonna have to relive this again.
No,
Damn.
because there
Why,
are
why,
things I wish I could erase
why
from
are
my
you treating this
mind.
as if it's bad to listen to us? Again, self-plug. Go on Spotify, listen to us, the Guild D&D Club. You'll have all our sessions in podcast format there.
Well, DM with a crit, should I still let that advantage or should I just tell it to fuck off?
With the crit and the fucking, did you roll the advantage? Just for shits and gigs, how much would it? How much would the DC be?
3, so 3, 3, 3.
Fucking Yahtzee, brother. All right, so with that, you not only blend in, you fucking follow the shadow. At some point, better than the shadow is following the group of knights escorting Lord Baron.
I take the sending stone.
Mhm.
I just... This is Lorenthus. You're being tailed by a black dracona. Stay calm. I am telling him. Be nonchalant about this.
You just hear a, oh, well, I wasn't expecting you to contact me so soon. Miss me already. No worries. That one's been on our tail for the past week.
They continue.
There's some moments before. But where you're speaking, are they a little bit more decided?
I saw Blade.
Ah, well, the fucker finally got some balls. Fine. And you see her kind of nonchalantly, like, go over, and you see them just kind of start swerving a little bit to the side, and you see the shadow just jump, stop, drop down. Go to another part where you can't really see them, but with everything you're fucking locked in, you just hear, "There's probably a balcony on the other side. Watch it." You turn the street, go through the narrow, and lo and behold, a facade of 4 balconies on this side. I
sure you've
still
never been-
got it.
You sure you've never been here, old man?
Gold instinct, young blood. You ought to have more of it.
Gift of the ages.
And
I'd
you
say.
see on the top left, shadow pressing their back against the rails. Looks back against the railing. Kind of looks back, looking at at what appears to be now a narrower, emptier street, and you see what appears to be actually a dead end, like a pretty big one. Not a lot of people are actually passing by, and there's one singular street lamp kind of in the beginning, and they pass it and go over to the dead end, and you just see the man kind of, "Oh, well, it seems that your your senses are a little bit muddled, Lady Golden. You shouldn't have been drinking that much." And you just hear, "Well, it appears so. It appears so. Well, I don't mean to be a bother, but do you remember how long have we been traveling together?" "Oh, well, that would be for some time now. We've been together for 3 years. You've been doing an amazing job escorting me every single time I need help." Right. 3 years. Those have been quite the eventful 3 years, haven't they? The knights form a circle. Lord, Baron, and Lady Golden in the middle. It's a shame those 3 years went to waste. Why would... He claps onto her, hand on shoulder, and you just see this cold look in her eyes. Polished tusks. Well, you trust the mantle, old man. I unfortunately have been trusting it for a decade or so. And you see her take out the emblem and crumple it as she lets go, and you just see a small bit of metal just pling, 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 pling on the ground. as you just see the knights get closer, close in, and you just hear,
Well, I don't think the young one was expecting that.
you instantly look up and you see the black dracona just, what the fuck was that?
Actually, neither was I, actually.
Well, boys, show old Lord Baron here to his corner. You see the black-haired young human as he kind of unclasps the metal armor. Breastplate goes down, starts taking off the rest, and you just see him kind of. Thank you, Goln. Oh, don't mention it. I'm not that pleasant to you. Agree to disagree. And you just see canine teeth grow as he start digging into the seeping blood of the quick cut that Lady Goln made. I knew this job was going to be a good one.
No!
Drops to his knees. Ah, shit. A little bit too sweet for my taste, but you'll do. Jurian, would you be a sweetheart? You see what appears to be a half-elf, kind of in his late 40s, just...
You're fucking disgusting, but sure.
Throws him a couple vials that he just instantly catches in the air in two different spaces. Just... That's it. Good. And you just see him start filling in those two vials. Corks both of them. And you see his getup is a little bit different from what you thought it was going to be from the armor. Like, it's still the same underneath garment, but it's almost like the parts that are visible through the armor are specifically colored differently from the actual color of his clothes. You just see him just plop two of the vials into an inside pocket that he just closes up. Now, we have some more company, ain't that right, Goron? Yeah, it seems to be the case. She turns slowly into the shadowed corner where you're standing. And you just see her. Take care of him. Snap his fingers, and you see instantly all of the knights turn into your direction. 4 of them, crossbows drawn. Shoot. And before you feel that instinct to dodge, all of them point up. A body full of bolts of the black dracona drops in front of you. Lady Goln stepping in. That's getting more and more closer. And as she starts getting more and more closer, you just see her kind of looking vaguely in your direction. And then look down. Kicks the body to the side. Moves the face with her foot. Metal boots. It seems the flies have been tailing us. So it seems. Where's my handkerchief? Well, that's pretty shitty. Supposedly they're working with the 3 daggers. Why the fuck are they messing with us? Maybe we're doing our job a little bit too well. Haven't considered that. Well, regardless. What are you gonna do with the Silverhawk boy? I don't think he's gonna be an issue for now. She looks forward in your direction. I think he has more things to do. Besides, she turns around. A scion and an envoy. There's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He can't meddle with the likes of the mantle. Clean up and let's go. Well, what a shame. You see the young man kind of step, get close to the Dracona, kneel down, move the face, kind of like grabbing it a little bit too, like almost disrespectfully. Some breaths still follow. Huh. You guys need to check your aim. Still drawing breath. Ah, shit. Sorry, boss. Probably didn't really, calibrate the string correctly. Yeah, calibrate the string. You take me for a fucking dolt. Yeah, no, I just messed up. You just messed up. And I, like usual, fix your mistakes. And you just see the jaw unhinge from the space and turn all the way almost to the back as he and he just keeps talking. Like always, clean your fucking and slams the palm into the skull, breaking the Dracona's head instantly like a fucking pumpkin. Just haven't had Dracona before. Fascinating. And you just hear Far. The black-haired man just stops. Fine. That's no way to address your elder now, is it?
I don't really care.
You see just this older, probably the oldest in the group, human man, nearing his 50s, around the same haircut, but just pure gray, like with different shades. Kind of like a well-kept mustache and a well-trimmed, like stubble beard. Stern look, couple of scars on his face, but these ones are from battle. And you just see him just...
Boss lady told us to clean the fuck up. You got places to be.
Right. Clean up. His eyes shoot up and meet yours. I swear this street was empty. He gets up and steps 1 foot. The second, Var! Again, I'm your elder. And for the fucking sake of it, don't call me Var. Only my friends can call me that. Capiche?
I don't fucking care. I'm not here to make friends.
Keeps moving. The rest already have cleared the noble's body. Fine. Picks up the Dracona by the ankle. Have? No, maybe there will be too much. Who am I kidding? And you just see him dragging the body by the ankle. Turn, and in a few steps away from you, throw the body like a fucking beanbag over the roofs as you just see this Dracona body. Yeah, that should have hit the ruins. Still got it. Kind of kicks up the dirt a little bit around the blood from the Dracona and just... the dogs will eat it up. Starts following the rest of the knights as they disappear. Eri. For the first moment, you're not sure if you can breathe.
Oh no, I was holding it in.
But up until a certain point where you can't hold it any longer, you just exhale. You start fucking like almost at the brink of a panic attack, but you kind of catch yourself.
Garth, tell me I was not seeing
And you
things.
feel a shimmer of light around you.
Well, aren't they thoughtful?
And you look down and you see the blue crystal, the sapphire, on your hilt fade from a glow as you just see a shimmer of light disappear.
Someone really loves you, boy.
I look at the sword. It's the sword, right?
Yep.
This was my mother's sword. What the fuck? You know what happened?
I'd say don't bank on it. Love works in mysterious ways. So don't think it will go happen again.
Right. Well, I go check the at least the noble guy. If
He's not there. Like, they cleaned everything.
they cleaned everything. Okay.
Like, they took the body probably to, like, another street. But, you know, they're smart enough not to lay him where they killed him.
Okay. Well. I head back to the tavern inconspicuously. Still trying to process everything that happened.
And as you do, you go back, your mind just fucking running 160 miles an hour. And then you go back to just no. I fucking told you. No. You listen. What are you looking at? and you just see like two people arguing in front of the door as you walk into the tavern, and the other one pushes him to the other side. People are fucking walking, just fucking. I swear to you, Jacob, you're the dumbest piece of shit. And they just go to another table, pull a couple chairs, and keep talking. And you spot your three other companions, which at this time, Keahi, how would you try and convince the barkeep to talk?
So, I kind of want to go for a probably not noble way, but at the same time, it's kind of a noble thing to say. Pay extra. Like a bigger tip than he probably would get. And I'll be like, sir, listen, you know something that we might need to know. So, maybe just spend the day more comfortably, or the week, or the month. I can give you an extra handful of gold, and you tell us what you know about that little thing that we carry.
Takes the tip into consideration. Make me a
I
presence
will actually
check
put the
with
gold in.
advantage, please.
Oh, good, because I suck at that. Alright. 15 with fear. Why am I only rolling with fear today?
So 15 with fear. Let's see. Let me add that fear for myself there. And with a 15, you're just asking about the pure economy regulator, right?
Yes, because he clearly had a reaction. He was the one to tell us to put it away, so he knows
Right.
something that we don't know
Okay.
about this.
Right, so
Chop then.
you have it and you don't even know what the fuck it does. Or what the fuck it is. Of course you do.
A lot of strange things happened in the span of the last 24 hours, sir, so any information that we can get will sure be useful to us.
Alright, fair.
Reaches out his hand.
I put the extra handful of gold for the tip.
Takes it.
Then
Pockets
wipe
it
off.
and just...
First things first. What you have there? That's a fucking pure arcanum regulator. That shit could go for, let's see, maybe a small chest. In terms of value, depending on its state and the type, could go as low as 5 pouches. Now, for what it does, not really a genius, so I can't really say, but it's using all kinds of contraptions and just overall magical engineering, so... Did you find it from the
felt
crash?
scared. I'll turn to Albus.
I do not really have a wish to keep this. So, let's suppose a man found himself holding a device he had no business owning? Huh? Where would such a man go if he wanted in the hands of someone who pays well and asks little? What would you say?
And I want to use my networker experience.
Okay. So
So I'll
expend
roll
that hope.
that.
And add me the modifier.
Ba-ba. Woohoo! Crit 8. 16 plus 2, 18.
This is fucking crit city, baby. What the fuck? Okay,
My
so
first one,
with
thank
Crit
God.
a
city, bitch.
crit,
Crit city, bitch.
Quick, city, bitch.
crit city, bitch. Crit. You just see him kind of.
Well, you'd obviously fucking go to the market, but between me and you, it's just more of the same with this slut. Just fancy clothing.
I want emphasis on
I
the
got some
asks
people I
little.
know. I know some people that could, know about this, so sell it to me to a fair price. I can probably upsell it to my friends.
Listen here, you hear more deals made in these walls than anyone. How do I know you're not swindling me?
Do I look like I care to fucking swindle an old fucking druid?
You look like someone who wouldn't let a druid stay in his true, imbued with nature form in your own bar, so...
Who the fuck would? Do you know how fucking hard it is to clear the fur from the fucking floor?
Guys, master, please.
It's only an issue if my disciple ruffles it too hard.
Which I don't want to.
I don't fucking care. I don't want any pets or fucking beast forms in my fucking establishment because I try to keep this corner of the fucking city as clean as I fucking can because every one of these dumb fucks doesn't fucking shower as frequently as they fucking should.
And he kind of like gives it a shout, and everyone's kind of like, yeah. And you just see this fucking, really large and kind of, in the literal sense, dirty human being or humanoid, to be more exact, as the hair is kind of like mixes of actual hair and grass, and you just see this like large fellow just yeah, like,
No, you, Toby, you're fine. And you give him another bite.
Fine. And you see the other human man just go over and give him a bite. Yeah.
I love him. I love him.
This is why I like you, Toby. You don't talk much. Yeah.
God damn.
Pat.
God. Oh,
Goes back, and you
shit.
just see what appears to be this
Ah.
what I if I'm not mistaken, I might correct it in the next session, but Earthborn, as you see him kind of just wipe the like the ale from the bottom lip, and you see a little bit like a smear, and it almost seems like all of a sudden he has mud on his chin, but it like instantly dries up. You see him take out something from his pocket, and then take out something from another pocket, and you just see him put it like a small pair of glasses that are like 3 sizes too small, where they start bending, and you just see him kind of take put like a palm-sized book and just start reading it. And the closer you look, the book is upside down, and you just see him. Yeah.
Albus Albus looks around. He notices the general crowd that is apparent in this tavern. Turns back to the tavern keeper.
Listen, I don't take you for as dim-witted as the people who... You know what I mean. So...
Don't you fucking
Where I wanna
insult
go with
Toby. He was dropped when he was little. I think.
That changes nothing. But as you yourself said, you're not the most brainiac around as well. And I'm looking
Yeah.
for a buyer. I'm looking for a buyer with a brain and not a death wish. So I want to know if you know someone who
I'm gonna
actually...
stop you right there, buddy. I might not be a brainiac, but I know the worth of something when I see it. And a lot of, like you said,
I am
deals
not...
were made in these walls. So I know the worth of what you're holding there, and I'm not gonna
Sir,
fucking swing
sir,
on you. My
sir,
reputation is on the line here.
Sir, calm down. What's your name, first of all?
Could have started with it. Eldon Redthorn.
Brandon, nice to meet you. I do not mean it that way. As I might not be fully aware of what this is, but it doesn't seem to be the most stable artifact I have in possession. And what I mean by Death Wish is if you know someone who perhaps deals in arcane contraband, you know, someone who won't blow themselves up while handling such artifact. I'm only looking to preserve your well-being. I'm not undermining you, I would say.
He was about to say something, but kind of just like sighs as he lets you finish speaking and just looks around.
Listen. Since you seem nice, and you pay fair,
Looks at you, Keahi. Looks back at Albus.
I'll be fully honest with you. I might not be a brainiac, but I do know what the fuck that does. And I know people that really like to deal with this under the
And
table.
what does this do?
It's usually used in contraptions to regulate the power of the pure arcanum that is used to power them. Think of it as a
Como é que é funil? in
Funnel?
English?
Literally a funnel?
Oh, actually, funnel?
Funnel.
Whoa, that was a brain dead moment, guys.
it kind of works like a funnel, so it'll just regulate the amount that goes, and it tries to maximize it as much as you can, as much as it possibly can. I can't tell you the details, but I know that is quite sensitive sometimes, especially if it's not handled by people that know what it is or haven't handled similar things before, and I don't mean to intervene, but you're definitely not the types to deal in this type of, if you will, machinery, and like you said yourself, it's not really your type of business to entertain, so what I can do is I can only offer you a fair price. I can keep it safe. And in about 3 days' time, the person that usually buys it from me can actually help you hitch a ride back to... Where actually do you need to go?
Why do you need to know that?
Well, it helps to know if I can actually help you get, if I speak in advance to my contact, they might
I have a
offer
different
some
offer.
places.
I have a different offer.
A hitchhike, I mean.
I would rather be present there when the transaction is made. So, my offer is
Sure.
for you to be a mediator in a transaction, and you obviously get a percentage of whatever we get out of the deal.
Sure.
Does that sound good, boy?
I think it's more than fair.
I want to hear more on why would someone want this. So I'd rather hear it from the buyer itself.
Fine.
As you said,
Sure.
we are not really aware of what we're handling, and I'm a very curious old man. What can I say? I don't think I can sink into this earth without knowing exactly what's going to be the purpose of this thing that we found.
The fish is sold, buddy. You don't need to keep saying. I said sure 3 times already.
I love
Just
hearing myself
stay
talk.
here.
But
Get your fucking room.
Might
And
I
you just see him kind of
interject?
get a key. Lorenthus, as you're like
As I arrive, yeah.
leaning into it, you're interrupting, and your interruption is actually interrupted by a slam on the other side of the table. A slide on the wood.
Give me another one. Fine.
Who is this person?
It's Daggerheart.
You just see Draknash kind of
Draknash.
like,
Okay.
leaning with his blade arm, grabs the mug.
That much alcohol is not good for your health, buddy.
My health is bigger than yours.
My HP bar is big.
Bro really broke the fourth wall. Draknash is
I
insane.
turn to the barkeep. Just speak more on in a way that you might be used to. And you just see Lorenthus just twitching a bit. And as he speaks, you hear his voice, but there's a rougher voice, like an undertone with a rougher voice below it. What do you know of the 3 daggers?
He looks at you, Keahi, looks at you, Albus.
Well, shit. Apparently my contacts are apparently his contacts, so you already know about this. Fine. It's pretty much the biggest underworld organization that there is. Spreads all over the world. There's 3 daggers because there's 3 commanders for every half of the world. 1 for the west, 1 for the middle, and 1 for the east. So, why do you need to know?
Apparently the knights that were here, defectors of the order, working under them.
What?
You heard me.
No, I actually didn't. I'm a little bit deaf on this ear.
Knights that were here just a while ago.
I'm sorry, I'm also deaf from this one.
And you hear the voice becoming softer again. Let me handle it. And he twitches again. Sir, I tailed the knights. They said they were with 3 daggers.
He turns to Albus. Like I said, in some days, my contact will be here.
He shoots you a glance like, I don't want to fucking know!
I look back at
Excuse me, I got
Lorenthus.
some plates
Like-
to clean,
And as he passes by, he just like,
you know, because I don't have a fucking death wish.
and he just... You just
I
see
just
a
turn
key
back.
that's left in front of you, Albus.
I grab the key and I turn back to Lorenthus and go,
If you want more information, boy, I guess we're going straight to the source.
and I tap the key on his weight armor.
Clink, clink.
Cling, cling, cling.
Well, I guess we are.
Valuable information what you have there.
Yeah, it caught me a bit off guard, I'm not gonna lie. Was not entirely prepared for that.
I just think it's great leverage for negotiation.
I don't think we have any leverage.
There's always leverage, boy.
These...
Just need to know where to put the weight.
Honestly, fair. Regardless, I need a drink because that was a very intense situation that could have gotten me killed.
I haven't even taken a sip of my pint, so I just give my pint to Lorenthus.
It's on
And he just
Keahi.
take it down.
Could have kept the fur out of it, but
And
thank you, nonetheless.
and with
Sorry, I
this,
had to take a taste at least.
as you guys are kind of winding down a little bit, I want you guys to describe me how do you end the night and how are you what's your resting situation?
Well, we got a room,
So
right?
I already know mine. And Keahi knows how it goes normally.
Oh no.
Me and Keahi normally only rent one room. And as soon as we go to the room, I'm not sure if Keahi already went, but whatever, I go to that supposed room and I open the window, get on the roof, nearest tree, hop on the tree branch, and land the tree branch.
Yep. And as you go and just start setting up Lorenthus, you kind of also are left with just the same room, which actually has 2 beds. And since only one of them is seemingly going to be occupied, as Albus goes out the window and just finds a nice natural place of organic rest, Draknash
You just hear from the outside.
sleeps on the
So
floor.
economic.
You think the old man is gonna... You think the old man is gonna bother if I sleep on the bed? Yeah,
You're more than fine to do so.
right?
You probably hear,
Oh, that's the spot. Oh, yeah, right. Ooh, that right there.
I don't know how
Yeah.
good it is until we've tried it.
and guys, with this, I want you guys to take a long rest, and this is where we're going to end today's session. But before we do, for your preparedness for next week, or not next week, unfortunately, but in 2 weeks for our next session, I want you guys to have this already settled. As for downtime, it does not work the same as D&D. You don't automatically regain things when you do the long rest. On a long rest, you do both on a long rest and on a short rest. So any type of downtime, you have moves that you do. You usually have only 2 downtime moves that you can do during short rests or long rests. Okay? So, since you guys are going to be taking a long rest, you have 2 moves from the following. You can tend to all wounds and describe how you patch yourself up to clear all of your hit points. You can clear all stress, so you can describe how you blow off your steam or pull yourself together to clear all stress. Repair all armor, same thing, describe how you repair your armor. Prepare, so describe how you prepare for the next day's adventure, then gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. Work on a project, so establish or continue working on a project that you want to work on, and that can be one of your moves. So from all of these 5 options, you have 2 moves that you can do. You can do 2 different moves, or you can repeat the same move twice. But in this case, for a long rest, it doesn't make sense unless it's prepare or work on a project. So you can prepare twice. You can work on a project twice, or you can just do one of each. It's up to you.
Question.
Lorenthus.
I have a feature, which is Guardian of Hope, that allows me to spend 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots. Can I use that and to clear my armor slots and then tend to all wounds and clear the stress?
Oh, nice. So you want to kind of like strategize your resources. So you want to use both your moves to clear stress and wounds, and you want to use your ability to repair a number, not all, but a number of armor slots.
Armor slots, yeah. Okay.
Amazing. So describe me, how do you patch yourself, how do you clear your stress, and how do you repair your armor?
Okay.
Or partially repair.
As for patching myself, I just strip the armor out, take the gambeson, take shirts, check my wounds, clean myself with a rag, clean the blood, the soot, whatever it is, like damaged skin, whatever. And just gather some bandages, just put it over where I'm wounded. Try to keep the wounds clean. As for the armor, I just go for since it was not that much damage, I just go for like the parts that I can sew, maybe. I'd say just take my time, just repair it as best as I can. Since it's minor damage, it shouldn't be
all right.
that hard to do. Just minor patches here and there. And as for clearing my stress, I just sit cross-legged on the bed, take my librum from the Nightly Order, just lay it open in front of me as I start to meditate and just recall the doctrines of my order to myself, just mumbling slightly.
All right. And as you manage to kind of blow off the steam and just reset, reconcile with yourself and your other self, and just, okay, relax a little bit, considering everything that you witnessed. You do all that. Albus or Keahi, what are your downtime moves?
Want to go first, Keahi?
You can go first.
Okay. Albus is gonna make as his first move to blow out his steam, and to do this, he will simply lay on the branch, and with his druidic features, he's gonna sprout little branches from the sides of that branch that envelop him, and those little branches, he evokes a vibration on them in order to massage and soothe Albus. And for his second move, he is gonna whip out the Pure Arcanum Regulator, and he's gonna try to attune with it and try to understand its source of magic and what's its potential.
All right. So the first move, you clear your stress, right?
Yeah.
And the second move, you want to prepare, or would you say work on a project? Are you? Which one would you say it is? Are you preparing for the next day? Kind of just analyzing what you're going into with the
I
Pure
really
Arcane
want
Regulator.
to know. I really want to know more about the Arcane Regulator. So whichever would fit
All
best.
right. Okay, then in that case, let me just.
He just wants to grasp its full value in order for him to have a better hand at the bargain.
Okay, then in that case, let me just give. There he is. Okay. He wants to pursue projects okay. Each time this is the other trick. Okay, so instead of doing countdown, because like usually the move would involve working on a project. So like deciphering an ancient text could be a project, but since you're trying to understand technology,
I mean, it's kind of deciphering the technology, I guess.
Yeah, but it's usually because it's something like goes through like multiple rests where you basically tick down a countdown, like a progress countdown. I'd say this is technically you preparing instead of working for a project. So I'm just gonna ask you to add a hope to yourself, unless you want to do it with someone. But since you're just yourself, kind of like, what is this? How is this? Just add me your.
I can give a hope to someone.
No, you can decide to prepare to the next day with someone else, and instead of you gaining a hope, both of you gain 2 hope instead.
I'm a bit far from everyone though.
In that case, you can just gain a hope. I mean,
you
can also like describe like in the entire process.
I'm pretty sure you could call
Yeah,
me.
I can. It is fine. Like, that's the thing. I don't know what you. I mean,
yeah. Like it's downtime. It's the same thing.
I will call Keahi. Let's see you hop on this branch, boy. Because I'm not getting out of the branch.
I know.
Not like that. Chill.
I know.
This time it wasn't.
Peace.
You know our chat, dude. Come on. Even if you don't want to, they will.
I know. So, first of all, I think I would let out some steam, do some meditation, just kind of breathing fire and all, just focusing himself with fire to try and count and cool down, which is ironic. He's cooling down with fire.
Right.
A cold flame.
And as he finished to cool down, he just hears like, Keahi. He's like, yes. He sees Albus on top of the branch, and he's like, "You're not
just see
coming
one of the
down,
brittle
aren't you?"
branches. You just see one of the branches that I grew out just go like this.
I will, without say anything, will use my student of Druid arts knowledge, aka the time that I spent in the wild and not inside the reaches of my home.
Bro, touch some grass.
Yeah, I went to touch some grass.
Literally. Stop playing LOL. Started learning the druidic ways.
I learned how to climb, and I climb to be with Albus. So we can both
All
go
right.
through this together.
There's always gonna be another
Okay, so-
brand.
Both
Shut the
both of
fuck
you
up.
add 2 hope. Both of you add 2 hope to your character, and you still have a 1 move to do. Keahi, what do you do?
Me?
Mhm.
No,
Wasn't
I
this
think he did both
prepared?
already. He did the blow out the steam, and then he did the preparing with me.
Yeah.
Oh no, the preparing is from your side. It's from your move. It doesn't
Oh,
count for him.
oh.
That's great.
Okay, so actually, what I can do is I was thinking about the project one because of my goal of wanting to know more about the elemental power and all, and because now I'm spending more time with Albus, I kind of want to go through my things and maybe learn a little bit more about that druidic part. I don't know if that counts as a project.
Actually, hold on. Now, like I'm rereading it just to be sure. I'd say actually, yeah, both of you would be using your moves to do the prepare. I mean, that's how I would interpret
because it
because
makes sense.
yeah, because like
Sounds
no,
kinda
because it says
busted.
describe how you prepare for the next day's adventure, then gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. Because like
Yeah, if you choose
No,
to
exactly.
prepare with.
yeah, no, it makes
if
sense.
the
It makes
other
sense.
also
It makes
prepares
sense.
with you.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
broken. A
Makes sense,
person
because
is
that
like
means-
not
Just your
spending a
moves.
move and getting 2 hope for nothing. Like that's insane.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
The
yeah, no,
wording-
you
the
both,
wording
both,
kinda
yeah,
I think
both
we
of
would
you.
just go. Yeah, we would
Yeah,
just
it doesn't
go
imply, but I was
through
like,
that together.
kind of ambiguous, but not. So I was like, yeah, okay, no, both of you already used your move. So with that, if my mouse works, that would be great. Please work so I can, do my thing and actually, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It'd be great. But yeah, regardless. There we go. All right. So, with this, we end today's session. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching today's session. And if you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them on YouTube or you can listen to them on Spotify. And don't forget to join us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky to keep up with some of our best moments. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see you all next week. If not, you can catch us in 2 weeks. See y'all.
And
Thank you for
Thursday,
watching.
Christmas Shroud.
Bye.
And please,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Yeah,
that's-
actually, I'm knocked out. So to be fair,
So everyone that's like lurking on chat, just send us a message on chat, just so Twitch knows you guys are here. Kind of that.
do the
Thank
clickety
you.
clackies, guys.
Yeah, clickety
Clickety-clack.
clackies, please. And stay for the raid because we're gonna raid somebody.
Raid,
So, yeah.
raid.
Bye bye, guys. Stay around for a couple of seconds. We're gonna raid somebody. Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, guys.
See y'all.